Hello and welcome to this quick tip on using the Retro Synth in Logic. You can find it by going to the Instruments and scroll down to Retro Synth Stereo Instance. When it loads up, it sounds like this. The first thing to try is the range of presets. This will show you how some of the sounds are set up. Notice these are extra sounds to the library. The first thing I tend to do when designing my own sounds is make sure that voice detune is on 0. The stereo spread is also on 0 and unison is off. Now it sounds like this, a bit cleaner. If we look at the oscillator, there are 4 types: analog, sync, table and FM. Which one you use is up to you, and you will experiment and find out which ones you like the sound of. Let's stick with analog for the time being. You can see there are 2 shapes, 1 and 2, and you can mix between them. By default, this is set halfway between them both, so if we only want to hear shape 1, we scroll to the top. Oscillator 2 at the bottom. Notice both oscillators have a saw wave and a square wave option with varying shapes, but shape 1 is the only one that has a noise generator, and oscillator 2 has a triangle wave. I'm going to turn the settings back off so we can see the LFO, filter and amp envelope. Notice the sliders to the sides of these controls, and at the moment they are assigned to the mod wheel. That means if I move the mod wheel, it will affect this LFO shape. If I move this down, it has no effect. Vibrato is also on for this effect. So now the mod wheel is not affecting it. And if I don't want the sound, we can turn the rate down. I would suggest playing with each oscillator in isolation to start with, so you know what sounds you are getting. And then merge them together later. In the filter section, you can change from different low pass, band pass and high pass filters, and you can also control them yourself. You can also change how much the LFO affects the sound. And the envelope shape. If you want a sine wave behind your sound, you can also add it here. And change the volume. You also have the option to add a flanger, or you can change this to a chorus as well. There's lots more effects you can play around with, but if I was happy with that for now, I would put the stereo spread back on, turn unison on, and have a go at playing my new sound. I hope you found that fun. Don't forget, like and subscribe is always appreciated. And now you can go and have some real fun making your own sounds in Retro Synth. See you next time.